Hi, this is Ultra Q.
And we're answering your questions.
Good.
Craziest thing that's happened?
Probably a fight.
There was a fight. We were in
Spokane, Washington.
Spokane.
Yeah.
And this dad brought her daughter to the show, and I don't think he really knew what like a pit was and like moshing and stuff. So like kids were starting to go for it, and, dance and stuff. And I think this kid like bumped into him, and then he like grabbed him and just like threw him on the ground. And then our tour manager Sarah came over, and Lydia from the Regrets went over and tried to like stop him or whatever, and he like pushed them too, and then it just got and
we had to stop the show.
Yeah, we stopped the show. It was crazy. But yeah, that was probably like the most like
gnarly thing.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
Supply chain.
That's not a job.
You design supply chains.
Yeah.
I would probably, I could see myself as a teacher.
Video game design. Yeah, because when I was at school, I almost took this game design class, but then I ended up dropping out of school, so I was really bummed about that.
Yeah, probably making drums. I really have always wanted to try and make my own drum set, and it's always been...
You should still do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Probably organic chemistry or a comedian.
Yeah, I'd say like it depends with each song. Like some of them are definitely really similar to how we record them. But,
to the demos
the demos that I had made like a year ago or whatever, and a lot of them they're like completely different, and and a lot of them have spawned different songs, which is really cool. So
yeah,
the food, I've been having a lot of ramen.
Yeah,
you're our food guy.
Well, here's what's hot. Cloud egg. It's basically you just whip like the egg white.
Oh my god.
Until it's like the size of like 30 times its volume. You lay it on a baking sheet, and then you put the yolk onto the yolk onto it. It's like a big mass. It's wonderful.
Our dad got so pissed at him because he was in the kitchen for like 35 minutes just whisking his egg. And it was like
listen. And if the only way to do it is hand, if you want it good. But that was a souffle omelet, so we did it right.
Chicken.
Depends.
Chicken, it depends on what you're having.
Context.
It totally depends, but yeah, chicken is definitely the safer bet.
Yeah,
that is.
He's our sound effects guy.
I've hissed a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think the actual sound, the sound, not the word.
I don't know. Anybody would go hiss.
Yes. Yeah. I don't think you'd. Yeah. You make us.
That somehow works.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm thinking actual sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well, because we played in our school rock band together in middle school, in like 5th grade, and stuff, and it was really fun. And then when we got to high school, like, I don't know, I started making some songs and stuff, but I don't know, we just started like jamming and having fun. Like we both really like to do it, so. I remember when we first started playing as a band, we would do this thing to get hyped up where we'd go sit in Chris's car.
Well, okay, no, this is for a couple of years.
We do this for a while. We don't do this anymore. We used to listen to this song called Consoler of the Lonely by the Raconteurs.
Full volume.
And we would be like, this is our hype up song, and we listen to it and get super pumped
shake
up.
the whole car.
Yeah, like
everyone around would be like, who the fuck are those guys?
We used to do that, like in front of Gilman and stuff.
Maybe we'll start a new one tonight. Or tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. I don't know.
We'll find out. Maybe we'll carry the torch.
Or we'll carry the torch. Who knows?
We'll find out
ourselves.
Yeah.
Our own torch.
Yep.
Chicken tenders.
Wendy's.
We like chicken tenders. We don't like.
I have fond memories of Wendy's as a kid.
I think Wendy's is actually my go-to, at least where we live. It's kind of
the most
accessible.
On college.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's been there for since I was
Wendy's is the go-to nuts, I think.
Yeah. I like to record
mix songs
and mix. I like to mix and make. I like to record music when I'm home and by myself, and I like to play video games. That's what I like to do.
My favorite thing is to go hiking and backpacking and be in the woods, in the mountains.
This guy.
Yeah.
Making us feel bad.
Dark.
Definitely tapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be the worst.
I've been trying to stop biting my nails since 4th grade and haven't been able to stop.
No, I slap your hands every time.
Yeah.
It's like
he gets mad at me. He gets violent.
It's like what? It's like the opposite of Pavlov's dog. Like I hear the sound of him biting his nails, so I come over and I'm like, but if I have a strand in my pants, I'll pull the whole thing into a ginormous ball until there's nothing left, and I'm naked.
You webkins.
What?
Yeah.
What? Come get me. Webkins.
I had webkins.
Webkins 100%.
Yeah. I remember. I think when I was like little. Wait, what's that you say?
Tequila.
When I was a little kid, I remember it was the only song I knew all the words to was "Paper Hearts" by All American Rejects. I think that's the song.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew all the words to that one, so I'd be like, "That's my." I remember doing it once on karaoke, and it was pretty epic.
A dark church. Power Rangers.
We've talked about like. We want like each of us to be like a character of our band, so like a character of ourselves, kind of like we're each like a Power Ranger of like Ultra Q. So like we each like have our own like thing, like our own like stats and our own like outfits.
The
and
Jorts Ranger.
Yeah, the Jorts Ranger. I mean no, yeah, but I don't know. That's different. But as far as music goes, though, I think
it's definitely going to evolve over time, and depending on who we work with in the future. Depending whether it's going to be ourselves or a producer that's going to help change our style. I think image and sort of the way that our music sounds is we're definitely trying. It's just like that you want to chase sort of that thing about your own personal identity, and that's the sort of the thing that you get with making your own music. And it's hard to do that because sometimes you just don't know how to put out some of the sounds you hear in your head, and that's why you have to work with people, but it taints the sort of production style, and sometimes I'm getting way too ahead, but
we want to
sort of in conclusion.
Yeah, we're trying to like really challenge ourselves because and make this really like we want the music process for us to be really difficult, and we want to like struggle with it because it's really fun afterwards, not during, but afterwards it's really fun for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't think we have any idea what's gonna happen.
I think a goal is if someone can spend 10 minutes writing a song, and they go, "Oh, here's an Ultra Q song." I think that's a perfect goal.
Yeah, I think something that's really cool is like you can listen to a Smith song and be like, "Oh, that's Morrissey singing, and that's Johnny Marr on the guitar." Like it's really easily identifiable, and I think that we're trying to accentuate like every character in this band because we are characters, which is really cool. So best part of the shows.
Yeah,
absolutely, easily. Worst parts are being in the middle of nowhere for a really long time.
Yeah. Like just sitting in a car
doing nothing,
cramped up,
not being able to have any home poops
with a bunch of guys.
That's rough.
That's a totally fair question. I think at least like. From my perspective, the reason why we wanted to was like, we started that band when we were so young, and it was like definitely for me it represented like high school for me. And now that I was out of high school, like at least I know personally like my music taste had changed so much since the time that we started making Mount Eddy songs. So I'm super proud of how Mount Eddy turned out and all those recordings, and I loved every minute of it, but I think that we were ready to really challenge ourselves and do something different and kind of push our creative boundaries for sure.
Onto a new chapter.
Yeah, and we were like, everyone's getting out of school. It felt like the right time to just kind of like hurl ourselves into something, Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Find some buddies and just
jam it out.
Just try and learn some covers, like try and learn some of your favorite songs first. Like that's what we did. Is we just like learned how to play like Strokes songs, and that was like how we started pretty much. So yeah. Oh, every single place. Yeah, I don't know.
To get out.
It's going to be amazing.
We've been waiting to tour without the stress of their school and our school for so long. So like, yeah, we're
just
like
anywhere.
So excited to go.
And I'm personally really excited to go to tour places we've never been before.
Yeah,
like,
we want to explore.
Yeah,
adventure.
Get out there.
Yeah. Well, school.
Enzo and I Enzo even the year before I joined what was then Jacob Danger, but it's honestly kind of awkward being a touring musician and being 16 years old
Yeah.
Because people, I mean, like it'd be different for like a stadium pop star or something like that, but like we're playing like, you know, small venues and like people don't expect you to be a minor. So that
Yeah.
can sometimes be weird because like even sometimes venues have like weird laws about like obviously lots of venues have under 21 like laws even for artists, but like it's just kind of it was sometimes pretty awkward trying to navigate touring with Enzo and I being under 18.
Yeah. I remember also like this may have been like before you were in the band, but we were so small and like people like we would go up on stage on these like DIY punk venues and people would be like, who are these fools, kids like getting up here to play with us? And in a cool way, it was kind of like we got the opportunity to surprise these people and like kind of show them like, hey, like we practice, like, you know, like we love, like we're super hardworking and
a bit
into
of
this.
unwelcomeness.
Yeah, they're definitely like a bit of like, you know, they're like, you kids aren't, you know, meant to be up here, but
proven
I
wrong.
don't know. We tried our best.
Yeah.
You know. Oh,
Actually, for you, Airbag.
Airbag by on OK Computer.
My favorite song right now is Spring Snow off of the Vampire Weekend album. It's so good.
Yeah. Give yourself a try. New 1975 album.
Yeah.
Really good.
I don't know. I've been jamming to YYZ by Rush a lot.
Oh boy.
Mulan for sure.
Mulan's really, really good.
Mulan's really good.
I love Mulan.
Also, I like Lion King too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
See?
I think Mulan. Mulan.
Yeah.
I have the best memories of Mulan.
Yeah.
So we did it.
You guys have.
Round of applause.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
I think I read recently that like a 14-year-old kid like got the new world record over like this 30-year-old who's been training for his whole life to do it, and some little kid like just like beat him like first try, and I was
You
like, he was
trained
like,
your whole life
yeah.
to do this.
Yeah, it was
This one really, really obscure thing.
It's what you
speed
get.
clapping. It's a real thing. It's very competitive.
It is.